What's going on, good people? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I know it's we behind. I'm behind the eight ball, but it is all good. I am here with you, and it is Wind Down Wednesday. Let's get with the program. Let's get with the program. Let's get with the program. We kicking it in right now. We kicking it in. We kicking it in. It's one of them days. Just one of them days.
Ow.
Wanna be left alone. Not really like that, but let's make it happen. Today is Wednesday. It is Wind Down Wednesday. Y'all know who I am. You know who I am. And I'm sitting here with my girl Netta. What's up, Netta? How's life going?
Girl, it's going. It's going. One day at a time, but it's going.
Good,
I
good.
see we
Yeah.
thinking alike with the black hats.
I know, right? It's like, I gotta get that cut. I gotta get that cut. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The cut.
Yeah,
So
I gotta get my hair done. Oh good.
yeah, so I have to like sometime I have to like put that hat on a little bit and so cover it up a little bit. I need a haircut right now. I'm trying to get in early on Friday.
Right.
So I won't have to be waiting all weekend to try to get a haircut, because I'm busy. I'm busy this weekend. I got a whole lot of stuff. The whole weekend is like
Pack. Jam pack.
yeah, it's packed. I'm gonna probably have a little time to breathe on Monday, which is okay. I'll take that, as
Yeah,
long as I'm
yeah.
breathing. So how your week been?
It's been good. I don't have absolutely not one complaint. It's been normal.
How
It's
how
been
was
normal.
work?
Work is good. My husband brought me some balloons. I love balloons for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I,
oh, he got
I was
he,
shocked.
he got you some balloons.
I love balloons. I hate flowers, but I love balloons.
Here's my thing. I'll take whatever they're gonna give me. Okay, I'm gonna accept whatever it is they give me. If they decide to give me a card, I'm gonna accept it and then move on. I'm not really a picky person about what I
But
take and what I like and
yeah,
don't like. So, well, that's good. That's good. He
I
got you some
know.
balloons.
I know.
Some balloons. Well,
Them
that's
people on my job be so mad at him. Cause he overdo it, so he gonna bring just a bouquet of them.
when you
So
can't even see it. You can't even see out the car when you put them in the car. The whole
exactly.
everything
I
all
leave them at
cut up.
work though. I normally leave them at work.
Got it. Because I was going to
Yeah.
say they'd be all in the way and you can't see nothing, and
Facts.
police be
Facts.
trying to pull you over because you got too much going on in that car.
Right.
But good,
What
good,
is
good. My
going
week
on?
been decent. My week was good. It's been all right. It hadn't been bad. Let me say this. It's been a little rough.
Right.
My mom's birthday would have been like 96 yesterday.
Mm, mm,
So Valentine's Day for me is just like
I
it's just
understand.
another day because we
Right.
always celebrated her.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. We celebrated my mom. So with her not being here, it's just to me it's another day. I appreciate it though, the love and everything else, that I
Right.
received, the hugs and and all that, the text messages. So I'm good. I'm good. But it
Good.
was a little rough yesterday, So this is over,
Yeah.
from November to February. It's kind of like, whoo, now, now we got to move on. It's Pisces month. Pisces about to be in a building, or we in a
In the
building. It's
building,
about to go down with the Pisces in the
it's
building.
about to go down.
We got a lot going on this month, next
Yes,
month,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
but within the next month, about a whole month from now, it's a whole lot going on for the whole month.
Facts. Facts.
So we're just happy to be here and happy to be alive. Let's talk about the um, Super Bowl. What you think about Rihanna?
I didn't even watch it saying I was asleep. I was knocked. Because I think, okay, so Saturday, remember I was out. Um, by the time I got home, no, Friday, remember we was out. By the time I got home and got into bed, it was like three something. Then I had to get up early to go to the funeral. Blase, blase. So my Saturday was long. I was tired. Sunday.
Sunday, the Super Bowl was Sunday. You just mentioned Friday and Saturday. Then the Super Bowl didn't come on until 6:30
Well, actually,
p.m.
I had got up and Ricky had invited me for breakfast. But by the time I got back home, it was like four something. Um, and I was tired because my eyes was like as she was talking, my eyes was rolling. I was like thinking in my head, like, I hope she don't see my eyes.
Well, if you had on them dark shades, I'm sure she ain't see your
I ain't
eyes.
even have on no glasses. And I was just thinking, like, I hope she don't see my eyes rolling because I was tired.
Yeah. But it
Yeah.
was uh my take on it. It was me personally. I mean, everybody's shocked that she was pregnant. I think she did a great job being a pregnant female.
Right.
100 feet up in the air
Okay.
on a platform, and then trying to balance herself and maintain because being pregnant and then I don't know if your equilibrium is thrown off and
Right.
you got all these hormones going on. So I think she did a good job. Who cares if she was pregnant? But I was like, pregnant or baby fat, and I'm like, well, she just had that baby 9 months ago, so it shouldn't be no baby fat. Uh,
Right.
and somebody was like, oh, she should have got Beyonce's trainer, the snapback. I was like, people do what they want to do. If you want to snap back, you snap back at your own pace and you snap back at your own time. So,
Right.
but come to find out, of course, she's pregnant, and that was the surprise that she had. Then I also heard that had they known, because when they asked her to do it, I don't think she was pregnant. When they asked her to perform, she wasn't pregnant. So it's like, okay, who cares? So she pregnant, she performed. I thought she did, decent, good for the darn fact that she was pregnant.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
who can stand up hundreds of feet in the air on a freaking platform that's moving?
Right.
What's holding it up? We don't even know. Some cords or something, and she
Mhm.
hanging from the ceiling inside the dome. So it's like, you know, she was no, she didn't dance much, she didn't move much, but it was good. I mean, you have
Yeah.
to go back. If you see bits and pieces of it, it was good. So they said she wore the red to represent that model, that guy that was, can't think of his name now, fashion designer, big
Mm.
guy that died last year. A
Mm.
heavyset guy that died last year. I don't know his name, but they said that's why she wore the red
Okay.
to
Okay.
in honor of him, and then she did the little uh Beyonce little dance. They did that a little bit, I guess she did that in honor of Beyonce, but I didn't think it was too bad. She did a decent job.
Good.
For the most part, she did pretty decent. So
Right.
all the people um, knocking her and all that.
Yeah, I heard she had lip sync. So,
Yeah, she was.
but so what? Like you said, she was up in the air. She pregnant. She
Yeah,
doing the
but you
most.
could hear the pieces. It was. I don't know. It was. I was listening to Ricky Smiley, and I was listening to what's her name on Ricky Smiley. She was talking about how it's a professionally done
Brett.
sound or whatever. That when you do that, it's like a voiceover or something. But you could tell when she was singing and when it was the piece of the track. So, I mean, she still could sing because I still
Right.
heard her singing.
Right.
But people are always going. That's my whole thing. People are always going to talk about somebody. People are always going to have something to say
They hate
about
us.
somebody.
They hate us.
Just let them live
I
their
know, right?
life.
Just enjoy they craft and oh my goodness. Who makes you a judger? People crazy.
Yeah, and who does make an individual judge somebody? We pick up bad habits along the way, and sometimes I think the habits that we pick up, we do them so long, you don't even know that you're still doing it. At some point you got to be like, hey, own up, fess up, and
Right.
know what you're doing and saying. Just but I thought she did a good job. I was not too now what I was. This is my thing. It is February, and here's my thing. I don't know if this is the first Super Bowl, but they didn't have not one Black History commercial.
Do
Not
they
one.
ever?
Well, I think they have things with, I don't know if they particularly focus it on Black history, but I think they have um, commercials that are focused on Blacks or focused about something Black or have, I mean, it's just like, it was nothing. There was nothing. Um, there was not, I mean, absolutely nothing. There was not one, and nobody has brought that up on anything, on anybody's platform. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but nobody there was not one commercial, and this is Black History Month, but does it feel like
Right. It
does it feel like
doesn't.
Black History?
They give us the smallest month. I mean, it's of course my favorite month because it's my birthday month, but it's still the smallest month that y'all call Black History, and I don't talk about that very much.
No, they ain't been talking about it at all. Matter of fact, I haven't seen too many commercials on TV that actually shows that it's it's anything too much about Black history. If you turn on BET, that's a different story because everything on BET is Black. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it is what it is. People do what
Right.
they do
Yeah.
and call it a day. But we just wanted to come on here because my whole life has been like busy, busy, busy lately. Hopefully by the end of March, I've been I'll be at a
Wind
pace
down.
where, I can take a deep breath, I can relax, and things will be, somewhat back to normal and
Mm.
consistent.
Right.
I don't like being inconsistent. I like being consistent.
Right.
That's a whole thing with me. So working on a whole lot of things, whole lot of things. And it's just got me all like right now. But the good thing is we're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're still alive because it's like you and I know we see people today and they gone tomorrow.
Yep.
We going to people's funerals that we just talked to a couple of days ago, and it's like, what's going on. It's so hard and difficult when that takes place. So
Hmm.
people don't understand when they see us out and when we're out doing what we do. Why you think we always laughing and having a good time and
Right.
trying to maintain and um, do what we need to do. So
Right.
it's kind of, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we enjoy ourselves. So how you feel about being 50? Now you about to be, you about to be 50. You about to be 50. What do you
You,
think? What do you
you
think is gonna change with you about 50? I'm drinking kombucha. You don't know what it is, get you some. Um,
I don't know what it is.
oh, it's good for your system.
It's
So
called
you're about
kombucha.
to be 50. You are about to join that 50 club. And here's the thing. A lot of women, when they get to that point, they start feeling some kind of way because they're 50. You know what I'm saying? They're 50 years old. So how do you feel about being, how do I know we say, that's a half a century. You know what I'm saying? You about to be 50.
Right.
You about to be 50.
50.
You
50.
about to be 50. So what do you think? How do you feel about being 50? Is anything gonna change in your life? You gonna do anything different? What's your mindset? You about to
So
be 50.
about to be 50. So my thing is I spend a lot of money and of course that causes a little havoc at home, right? So I told my husband I'm gonna have to get my mind right and start saving more um and stop spending more. I'm 50, I'm about to be 50 or I will be 50. It's time for me to make that change. I try to work on my health because like you said, it's so many people that's dying. I mean, they probably didn't even know they had heart issues or whatnot and can't breathe. The next thing you know, they not here any longer. So I don't have any of those problems, but they probably thought they didn't have those problems either. So I need to start working on that and just, focus my mind different from when I was in my 40s to now being in my 50s.
Yeah, because it's not, it's easy, but it ain't easy. But
Right.
it's easy.
Right.
For me, it's been, it's just another day. We do what we can, and we take care of ourselves the best of our ability. So it's very difficult. It's extremely difficult. But you know, some women can't grasp the fact that they are 50 or they are,
Right.
oh, I'm about to be in 2 days. I'm 50. And then some people say, um, I don't feel no different than I did yesterday. Well, that may be true, but I think the mental piece of being 50 is your body may not, but your mind may be like, oh man, I'm 50.
Right.
I'm old.
Right.
When we were, 20 something years old, we thought 50 was old.
Right. Oh, oh, you hear
Yeah,
me? Old.
but I
I mean,
think
because if you
now,
see our grandmothers or whatever, their 50s was a lot different from today's 50s. You know what I'm saying? But again, they was housewives, they was having a lot of children, taking care of them babies. I think all that wear and tear, caused them to age different from us now. We work, we out here working. That's exercise, depending on what you do And you know, it's just our lifestyles is so much different from, you know, our grandparents and stuff in that nature, and they grandparents or they parents or whatever.
Right.
So I think that's one of the reasons why we look so young. You know, laugh. You know, we always laugh, and so I think that helps out, and just staying in good spirits. You know, staying away from the drama and the mess and the blase blase. I think that all, you know, blends into, you know, having us look the way we look today. You know what I'm saying? And our health, and our health. Less stress, less depression. You know what I'm saying? Makes a better body to me. So, you know,
And that's that mental piece, you know, that's that mental
right.
piece. So it's like you like mentally about to turn to another, you know, move to another page or another step or another whatever in your life, and you're right. So our it's too much going on. You know, the food ain't even like the food that my grandma and them grew up on and we grew up on. You know, it's not the same. You
Right.
know, it's got so much uh fertilizer and so much pesticide, and you know, they talking about the incident that took place up north with the fire, gotten into the water and it's coming down this way. I mean, it's just a lot. And
That's a
when you have
lot.
to take care of that's a lot of mental stress. Um, and we say we try to not worry about it, but it's easier said than done. You
Right.
know, back
Right.
then,
Absolutely.
you know, like you said, back then they had to, you know, they was taking care of the whole house, and that's all they had to do. They didn't really have to go to work because the my granddaddy was the provider for my family, my grandma and them. You know, he was a
Mm-hmm.
provider for them. So
Mm-hmm.
he really did not have to. My grandma didn't have to do nothing but make sure the house was done and food was cooked. But now it's different. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, I was listening to somebody saying, as women, you know, we gotta make sure the house is clean, the food, the children, we working, you know, and then when you know we got to take care of our husband or our mate. Then if stuff don't go right, it's like, you know, somebody getting mad, but nobody's thinking about everything that has to be done and need to be done. But you know, I guess it's a part of with growing old or being older.
Right.
So I
Right.
mean, I don't, you know, I do what I got to do. You know, right now it's just me.
Right.
Because you know Courtney is old enough; she can take and fend for herself. So I'm okay with that. You know, I was
Don't do
telling,
my niece like that.
say what? Hey, I'm just
Don't
saying.
do my niece like
I'm
that.
just saying. You know, I was telling somebody, it's like Valentine's Day. You know, yes, I got something for Valentine's Day. You know, I got some of the sweetest text messages from people. Um, I got, you know, some other stuff from people. So it was just like, you know, it's another day for me. If I don't get anything, I'm okay with that. You know, it's not, I don't feel bad, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
what I will say is I am really happy where that I didn't feel like I gotta get somebody something, or they felt like they gotta get me something because we together. I am so happy because that mental peace
Mm-hmm.
of worrying about what shoes. Should I get him a tie? You know, what about some socks or you know, cologne, you know. No, I ain't worried, you know, like you know, well, if he get me something, I got to get him something, you know. So that's too much stress.
Right.
Be worrying about whether or not you got it's almost like a tick for tack. You know, you do something for me, I got to do something for you. You shouldn't feel like that. What you
Right.
do for somebody, you should do it because that's what you want to do. But we always say it, we've said it before. You should never wait on holidays, birthdays, um, events like Sweetest Day, man made. Um, Valentine's Day, man, you shouldn't wait on those days to do something for somebody. Because if you're gonna do it, just do it. You know, and because I had somebody to tell me, you know, I was gonna do this for you and I was gonna do that. No, you weren't. Because if you was gonna do it,
You
you
would have
would,
just did it.
you know, you would have done it already. But and that's what I don't like. So, you know, we just gotta keep it moving and do what we do. But in the meantime, between time, you know, we just wanted to come on here and say hi, what's up, what's going on? Because I really did not plan on being. I didn't plan on being late because you know I'm not saying I'm late, but something came up. I had a last minute emergency, so I had to go run and handle my business
Mm-hmm.
and then come back. So I really didn't. I wanted to make sure that we at least got to say hi and the people got to see that we still alive and
Still
we kicking
alive.
it. and we're doing what we can, and we're doing the best that we can. And next week, I'm hoping and praying that we be back to 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
If not 6, definitely 7, because it's like a lot. When I say I got a lot going on, I am busy. I'm busy.
But that's a good thing, though.
It is, and I
I
don't.
know
I
it can
don't
be
like
stressful
it.
on you, but it's really it keep your mind focused. It keep your mind from swaying or whatever, or being lonely or whatever the case may be. It keep your mind from all that. So staying busy is good.
Yeah, and I must say,
Yeah.
your sister here is busy. I'm busy, so I'm so busy I don't go to bed until late because I'm still trying to get something accomplished, trying to get
Right.
finished.
Right.
So I'm trying to see that finish line, and I'm seeing it. I'm definitely trying to see it because it's like 2, 3 things I got going on at one time, which
Oh
is
wait.
very hectic and
Right.
stressful. And I go to work. Well, I call it my part-time job. So driving a
Part
golf
time
cart,
slash full time.
yeah, driving a golf cart around.
Children
Just
talking
saying.
stuff.
Hey, and enjoying every minute of it.
Facts.
Every minute of it. Wasn't traded for nothing in the world. I'm thankful that I got it. Thankful that they asked me to even come. So
Mm-hmm.
come and work for them. So I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell God, thank you every
Facts.
day, 2 or 3, 4, 5, 10 times a day. I can't count. But anyway, we just wanted to come on here and say what's up, good people. And it's always good to chit chat with you all. Always good to see you all. But we're gonna have to get the mash dash up out of here because I got things that I got to do.
Got to do.
And my sister here got to do stuff too. But we love you all. It's love is in the air. It's still in the air because it is it's Pisces. Pisces is coming on through. We coming on through. We coming on through. We coming through, y'all. We coming through.
We coming down the mountain when he comes.
Yeah, we
Coming
coming
down the
on.
mountain when he comes.
Yes,
Hey.
sir. And it's about to make it happen on February 18th. It's going down at Prime. So if you're not
It's
doing
going
anything,
down.
it is a day party, people. We will not be there after 8 o'clock.
No, we're not.
I don't like being in places after 8 o'clock.
Right.
So sometimes, just depends on where I'm going.
Right.
But we having a day party, so we need y'all to come on out. If you ain't doing that, because Netta done opened up to the world anyway. It's her 50th birthday party.
Come on,
So
show
y'all
some
ain't
love.
coming to Prime. If you need to know, go to her page or either hit me up in the inbox and we'll send you the information if you need to come. But it's gonna be a Prime. It should be a nice time. It should be fun. It's just gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a
good.
vibe for sure.
Be good. It's gonna be a vibe. You got to come. Don't come in there half stepping. Come in there with some clothes on because it's for the grown and sexy. Because we making this happen. We're being grown. We're being grown. We are being grown. So come on through, slide
We ain't
through.
hanging pants off butts. We putting them
We
clothes on.
ain't doing all that. Wear some clothes.
Right.
But we love you all. We love y'all, and thanks for this little time that we have shared with each other. But it's love is in the air. Love is in the air. So it's still February and it's still Black History. Yesterday was Love Day for all you lovers. Lover in the house, all you lovers, and so it was just enjoy your time. Today was a beautiful, oh my
Oh
God,
my goodness.
today.
I said keep that same energy for Saturday.
Oh my Lord. Today was a beautiful day.
It was gorgeous.
And I am so thankful and grateful. That sun was beaming down on me. It just reminds me of when I'm about to hit this in March. I'm about to hit the waves. I'm about to hit the jet setting. I'm jet setting. It's time to make it happen. It's time to get ghosts. It's time to live your life to the fullest, the best way you can. But the weather today was beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I'm sure that some people that were depressed, I'm praying that this weather made them feel good. At least they got to go outside and sit down. So anyway, we just wanted to say hi and talk a little bit about this and talk a little bit about that. But we'll be back next week, praying that we back at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I'm going to say that right now. We're going to be back next week at 7 o'clock. So tune in. I got to call somebody because we got to start doing something what we used to do back in the day,
Yeah.
going to the aftermath. So got to get that going, and I just got to. I'm busy, busy. You know, and it is basketball season. Basketball season about to be over for a lot of people that don't make the tournament. So anyway, good luck to everybody. Hey, we love you all.
Love y'all.
Thanks for all of those that popped in and popped out. But you know, do what you feel is necessary for yourself. What's your positive quote for the day, my sister?
Positive quote. If you have any type of illness, health issues, depression, stress, pray. Pray, because the only person that can help you is God.
That part.
Facts.
That part. But you got to believe it. You know, my thing is, please believe that he is a healer.
Right.
Because that's where it starts at. It starts with believing.
Right.
So, you know, open up your mind, heart, body, and soul, and believe that whatever you ask for, he's going to give it to you.
Yep.
And definitely healing is always a part of what he does. So in the meantime, between time, you guys take care. We love you all, and we will see you on the next road trip. How about that? And definitely, if you ain't doing nothing on the 18th, which is this Saturday, February 18th, 2023, come on, see us at 6040 Coleraine. How about that?
4 to 8.
4 to 8 day party. Let's make it happen. And wear some grown and sexy clothes. Be cute.
Please.
Be cute. And we'll see you. Always remember, positive in, positive out. And it's better to give than it is to receive. Because we are happy over here. It's Pisces season. It's going down. Hey, we'll see y'all next week. We'll see you next week because we'll be able to talk about the party next week. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the party next
and
week.
we might
You
have
hear
some
me?
pictures we need that might be popping up.
We're
on
gonna
the
have
screen.
some pictures, some party to talk about. We're gonna turn this mother out.
But
next
you know,
week.
all pictures can't be seen, so we got to keep some of them to ourselves.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if they don't look right.
Ain't no kissing and telling. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Can't. Everything got to be keep it. You know. Yeah.
We can't give y'all everything.
Can't give you
Quit
everything.
being greedy.
Just give you a little bit of something. You know, just
Right.
a little bit. So, hey, positive in, positive out, and remember, it's always better to give and to receive. We'll talk about the party next week. We'll see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock
See
p.m.
y'all.
Eastern Standard Time. We out of here.
Bye-bye.